Hey everyone, it's Jamie from IndependenceStNola, and I'm here with my friend Helen, the Crimson Cadaverous.
Hi.
And we are here to have our weekly celestial chat.
Yes.
New location,
Yes.
new information.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it's for the week of 11/7 to 11/13.
Yes.
We got a lot of things going on.
Yep. We're still in eclipse season right now.
We're in it to win it, and then we
Oh, yeah.
also have the 11/11 portal.
Yep.
And I wanted to kind of say this when you and I were just talking. Last week you were talking about you really felt last week's energy was still very Venus heavy.
Yes.
And I feel like this week it's kind of Mars heavy.
Yes. Very
Yeah.
Mars heavy and just a lot going on with like release work.
Yeah.
A lot of release work,
So-
but in a good way.
Right. So I think it's like still keeping us balanced.
Yes.
Like we're just,
because Venus is still pretty active, so.
it's Scorpio season. It's watery, moving through it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Monday, the moon will move into Taurus,
Yep.
and Venus will be squaring Saturn.
Yes.
So that means they're going to be apart or across from each other,
Yep.
and in that chess match.
Yep. So definitely, both are considering our values and our boundaries. Just kind of going into this eclipse, like what really matters to us.
Yeah, I agree. Tuesday is
Yeah.
the eclipse.
Yeah, it's the eclipse early in the morning. I think peaks around 5 a.m. here in New Orleans Central Time.
I'm going to be out. Are you going to do it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to be out watching it. It is a total blood moon.
Okay.
And the reason why it's a blood moon is because it takes on a red hue.
My favorite.
Yes, in the places that we can see it, which of course is in the United States this year.
So dramatic.
But
Just
it
in
picks
time for
up-
election day.
Yes,
Sorry,
it's
I'm
on
interrupting.
election
Yep.
day. So, Uranus is very active during this as well,
Yes.
conjuncting the moon during the lunar eclipse. So
Right.
expect the unexpected.
And so what that means, you guys, again, is conjunctions is that the moon and Uranus are like right on top of each other, mathematically degree-wise.
Yes.
Yeah, not like actual degree-wise.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. That's a conjunction.
Yeah, that would be a little weird if they
Yeah.
were right on top of each other.
We'd be in trouble.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So
But
as you're saying.
we've been talking about this T-square between the Scorpio energy, the Aquarius energy, and the Taurus energy.
Right.
And again, that we always, the last couple of weeks we've had, nothing really in Leo energy, but that's kind of how we're going to break the tension.
So we're still here. We keep coming back to this fucking T-square. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry that I'm swearing.
That's all right.
Okay. I've been feeling
We're
this
not making
T-square.
this for kids.
Okay, yeah. I've been feeling this T-square.
Yes.
Like through the past 3 weeks?
Yes,
Yeah.
we've been sitting in that energy that is heavy on the Scorpio energy, heavy on the Aquarius, heavy on the Taurus.
And these are all the fixed signs, you guys. And so we are really just like busting through, like untying the knot.
Yes.
Untying the knot with that.
Untying the knot is a good way of putting it.
Thank you.
And I think, again, how we break the tension is, by completing and turning it into a grand cross with the Leo energy.
Right.
And Leo energy is heart-based.
Right.
It's love.
Right.
It's courage. It's, it's compassion.
Right.
And I think whatever comes up for us, which is eclipse season, and I'm sure everyone's having their own eclipse stories.
Yes, I know I am.
But whatever comes up for us, break the tension with love.
Right. Right.
And I think it's important to mention that, that doesn't mean you go around hugging everybody and, if you want to, yay,
Right.
with permission, of course.
Of course.
But it's more, what is the best way to approach this with love? And
Right.
sometimes that's tough love. Sometimes that's self-love.
Right.
Whatever we need to do to approach this from the heart.
Right.
Whatever comes our way.
I agree. That's really beautiful. And I also see, Leo, because it is a fire sign, is the consciousness of fire.
Yes.
So which is like new ideas and like inspiring yourself, inspiring others,
Yes.
but also reaching for that higher self. And like you were saying, like even with like self or tough love,
Yes.
but like burning things down,
Yeah.
letting it go to ashes,
Ooh.
bring it
When
bring
there's
it back.
nothing left to burn, you have to set yourself on fire.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so I really do feel like these T-squares with these fixed signs are really asking us to go over this idea of love.
Yes.
And what we think about it and how we communicate it to ourselves and to others. And I say that as on the same day, the sun is conjunct Mercury.
Yes.
And Mercury is the planet of communication.
Right.
Mercury was the messenger of the gods, which I just love saying that.
Yeah.
I know, it's so dramatic. I love it. And then again, you guys, that conjunction is that the sun and Mercury are like right on top of each other.
Yep.
Mathematically.
Right.
Yes.
Opposite the moon and Uranus and all that. So they're kind of looking across at each other.
Right. And they're saying, okay, how can we communicate this differently? You know, before we thought this was showing love, and actually it didn't work out very well.
Yeah.
You know, it
Yeah.
was like codependency or I
Yeah,
don't
we're
know.
definitely releasing a lot of that. With
Yeah.
this, especially with that Scorpio energy. I think like the old school paradigm of Scorpio is like the secrets, the lies, the things we
Yeah.
don't say out loud.
The manipulation.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're letting that go.
Right. That's
We're
all
letting
that lunar,
go.
north,
And
south node. Sorry, lunar,
I think
south
a
node.
lot of the energy with this, especially with Uranus being involved, because he's just like, you know, throw a firecracker at it, blow it up, and be done.
Yeah.
You know, he's just like, you know, you've been carrying around this baggage long enough.
Right.
Time to be done.
Time to be
As
done.
an act of self-love.
Right.
It is
right.
an act of self-love to leave the stuff behind that
right.
is no longer ours.
It's an act of self-love. It's not an act of like giving up or quitting.
Yeah.
Or, you know, there's a lot of people that I talk to that keep like feeling this guilt because they do want to move forward, you know? And so, I mean, if you feel guilty, that's okay, right? At the
Right.
same
We're
time,
working through it.
yeah, work through it. There's
Yeah.
nothing, the thing, you're here in order to put yourself first. You're here
Yes.
to explain like, yeah, this is my life. I can do this. And I feel like low Scorpio vibe would be like guilty, manipulating.
Right. Hanging on to that feeling.
Hanging
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
Your pinchers.
And we're not doing that,
No.
you know, because the next day on Wednesday, we've got the sun opposite Uranus. So
Right.
it's like, again, expect the unexpected and going with it because that's like, you know,
And you
that's
guys,
where we're at right now.
right, and you guys have got to remember the sun rules Leo.
Yes.
That's its ruler, you know, and so it is. It's really bringing in this fire. It's really lighting up self-love
Yep.
and how that looks, and love for others and how that looks, and new ideas for that being there with that Mercury. Even on Wednesday, I guess.
Yes.
I guess it's still conjunct, or probably a little
Pretty,
past.
pretty close.
Pretty
Yeah, we still
close,
have
yeah.
all those planets kind of close to one another, just still continuing in this like T-square energy that we've been in for a while.
And just to go back to this lunar eclipse blood moon, because I like how it just keeps getting longer.
yeah.
Jeez. Okay. But also this energy goes out for 6 months.
Yes.
And then there was something else I was going to say and I totally forgot, but whatever. If it comes back to me,
We'll get there.
I'll interrupt you.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
okay. But on Wednesday, the moon that was in Taurus will finally move into Gemini.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, a little lighter feeling to it.
Yes.
Airing it out, airing things out.
Airing things out.
You know, Taurus can be a little fixed.
Right. A little tough.
It's the bull.
It is.
But then we got the twins coming in, and we got
Like,
Mercury squaring
yeah.
Saturn,
Yeah.
you know, and we're kind of just like, again, thinking about our structures and boundaries and like what really matters to us, you know, because again, we've got Venus trine Neptune the same day.
Yes, and this is Thursday, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Finding a balance between like romantic, passionate love and like that unconditional love that we have for the universe.
Right, and I think this is one way I'm reading this as well, is like Mercury squaring Saturn is that Saturn wants that like discipline
Yes.
and stability.
Yes.
And so they're having that conversation about it, right? And then Venus trining Neptune is like saying like, but it can be loving, it
Yes,
can be
it can be a little
dreamy, it can be
softer.
softer,
Yes.
right? It doesn't mean you have to do 30 push-ups before you find the love of your life.
Nope.
You know,
it can just happen. Like you can let
Right.
things flow.
right, and you can just be stable in this idea that you're trusting that things can be stable.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Yes?
I believe so.
Okay. I like it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so on Friday, the moon will move into Cancer. And what's our sun doing?
So with that, before the moon moves into Cancer, we have a conjunction with the moon in Gemini with Mars in Gemini.
Oh.
Just kind of a little power up.
Okay, got you.
Feeling powerful.
Got you.
Same
In-
day.
So I'm going to interrupt you.
Oh, yeah.
Moon in Gemini.
Yes.
Yeah, conjunct Mars.
Yes.
Because Mars is retrograde in Gemini.
Yes.
There's that Mars, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so a little bit of a power boost.
Okay.
On 11/11, which is the 11/11 portal.
I love.
And I always think about the Four of Wands.
Oh,
Where it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the two, you know,
Coming
11
home.
11,
Yeah.
basically right next to each other, and it's like almost like a portal of celebration.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I see this one, because Sun square Saturn, so it's like kind of feeling good about the foundations we've already built for ourselves.
That's like a lot of like positive energy.
Yes.
That's that
Yeah.
solar plexus. Like
It's
I'm
like
squaring Saturn, I'm bouncing it off me. Like
it's just kind of like a quiet confidence, that
Yeah.
energy. And I think we're definitely encouraged to celebrate that on 11/11,
I think-
especially.
on Friday.
Yes.
Yes. I wanted to say something too about the moon in Gemini. Oh, okay. So the moon in Gemini, you know, the moon is our intuition, right?
Yes.
And it is in Gemini, which is the twins. So it's speaking about this. And the fact that it's on top of Mars, who's retrograde, it's still continuing that conversation about how we can show up. Like, how can the divine
Yes.
masculine in us show up and move things forward, like that's already here, and make it better?
Yes.
Keeping with that Venus trining Neptune, like making it softer.
Yeah.
Right, but just keep gathering information. Gathering information.
Definitely
It
gathering
doesn't have to like fly forward.
No.
Because Mars is retrograde.
Yes.
He's just like
Taking our time.
Yeah.
Building our foundation, because again, Saturn's there.
he's
so-
moving in.
Yeah.
Maybe getting a new rug.
Yeah.
Seeing if he likes the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like it. Okay. Saturday, Moon in Cancer.
Yes.
All
And
right.
then we also have Mercury trining Neptune.
Okay, good.
So-
Trine is lots of good vibes.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like a thinking dreamy kind of, almost like really using our imagination day.
Yes.
Day to use our imagination.
Because Gemini is ruled by Mercury.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so, as we just said,
Yeah.
Mercury is the messenger of the gods,
Yes.
but also Mars is retrograde in Gemini, and Gemini's ruler is trining Neptune.
Yes.
So I still think that goes with the theme of that divine masculine,
Yes.
what it looks like now, being dreamy. Maybe he finds the perfect couch.
Yeah, he does. And he's very like artistic while he's doing it.
He's like, he's
He
here.
upcycles something.
Oh, I love
Yes.
it. That moon in Cancer. Cancer is the
yes.
home.
Oh, yeah,
It's talking about how to be
definitely.
intuitive.
Yes, we can upcycle a couch on that.
I
day.
love it. Yeah. And then you have it sextiling, or you have it in the notes that it's also sextiling the North Node.
Right. So
Okay.
like that's
in
just
Taurus.
like moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's like we feel like we're moving in the right direction on that day.
And it goes back to like Scorpio season with the feelings, right, and the
Yes.
emotion,
Yes.
right, and how
Which we're about to talk about that the next
yes,
day.
which we are on Sunday.
Yes.
The moon is still in
feelings.
Cancer.
Yes.
Okay.
We find ourselves in this like beautiful grand water trine.
Okay.
Which is, the moon in Cancer, but then also trining the sun and Mercury and a little bit of Venus.
Yes.
And Scorpio, also trining Neptune and Pisces.
Okay, so
So
do you want to
lots-
explain the trine?
Yes, so it's basically 4 signs, so 120 degrees
Right.
away from each other.
Okay.
So in the same element.
Yes.
And then a grand trine is basically actually the whole triangle, so
Okay.
all 3 points.
And so we have this grand trine, correct?
Yes, and so it's basically like a contained energy because it's a triangle, and contained in that is this like emotional like burst almost.
Ooh, it's like a birth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so it's like we've got the moon in Cancer, so that's very very nurturing.
Yeah.
But then also with the sun and Mercury in Scorpio, it's like letting things go.
Right.
Definitely
The burning.
emotional release.
Yeah.
Yep.
Talking about it, maybe with yourself, maybe with
Yeah.
another, maybe journaling this day.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
Neptune and Pisces, it's like also connecting with our higher self.
Right. And this might be a good day because that Neptune is retrograde to go over things that you are letting go of
Yes.
and seeing how much better you are moving forward, or just
Right.
seeing how it did its job to get you to where you were supposed to be. And now you can keep going.
Yeah.
Much like your moving situation.
Exactly.
Yes,
You gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
And
So
water
good.
flows. That's
Right.
what water does. So yeah. I think
Allow it. Just allow.
This is just a week of like, very, necessary peaceful release and letting it go.
Well, and then going with this, letting it go, on the same day Venus is sextiling Pluto.
Yes. So like letting go very harmoniously.
I know, right?
of, whatever's kind of doesn't align with our values. And
Anymore.
we've been doing that.
Yeah.
We've been doing that. It's like letting go of the old paradigms.
Right,
Continuing.
you guys, and it comes up in different ways, right? And that's like, I feel like when people talk about like the different layers.
Yes.
So it comes in through water sometimes. So it comes in through earth sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes it comes in with a mixture. But it's this whole idea of that we just keep exfoliating, and then we are shown a different way to like do it a little deeper, or
Yes.
see like, oh, I did a good job already. I'm just gonna splash around in the water, or
Yes.
things like that. It doesn't always have to be a chore.
No.
And so this Sunday, the 13th,
This grand water time looks beautiful.
yeah, it looks beautiful. We're talking about like take a bath,
Yes, like
Yeah.
take a bath, go by the water, go swimming.
give thanks.
Yes.
Always
like
good things.
Cleansing. It's
Yeah.
definitely very cleansing, and release to that cleansing.
Yeah, we released at the beginning. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Because also, I was going to say, the moon is sextiling Uranus. So again, it's cool.
Let it go,
Expecting the
man.
unexpected.
Yeah.
So whatever comes up that you need to let go of, just let it go.
Let it, yeah. This is eclipse
Let it go.
season,
Yeah.
and it's always the unexpected.
Yep, it's always the unexpected, but it's definitely the unexpected with Uranus.
Yeah.
So it's just whatever it is, just let it go.
Yeah. What is he? The rebellion, planet of rebellion.
Yes, Planet of Rebellion, the Great Awakener.
All
You know,
those things.
he's the Great Upheaver. You know, he's always just making it happen.
Yeah, I'm ruled by Uranus.
Yeah, exactly. So you know.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
I'd just rather have you like maybe
Yes.
give it a different.
Yes.
So I don't want to keep saying the same stuff. Okay, friends, this is our video for the week. As always, if you have any questions, you can reach out to us via Instagram or YouTube channels. And then we're thinking, we don't know for sure, but we might do a live
Yes.
next Sunday.
We'll announce it if that's what
Right.
we're doing.
Yeah.
We're
So
trying.
stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
Wait,
Expect the
ah,
unexpected.
yeah. Good. That's
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you later.
All right. Bye.